Welcome to our video titled, Flooded Cities: The Increasing Frequency of Urban Flooding Events. Today, we will explore the alarming rise in urban flooding occurrences and the multifaceted impacts associated with this crisis. From the underlying effects of climate change to the challenges our infrastructure faces, we'll also delve into the economic costs and public health risks these flooding events pose. Join us as we discuss the displacement of residents and highlight innovative adaptation and resilience strategies that cities are adopting to combat this pressing issue. 1. Rising frequency. Urban flooding is becoming an increasingly common phenomenon, with cities around the globe experiencing more frequent and intense flooding events. Over the past few decades, the rise in urban flooding incidents has been attributed largely to climate change, which has altered weather patterns and increased the intensity of rainfall. Cities that once experienced occasional flooding are now facing these events regularly, sometimes multiple times a year. This uptick in flooding is not just a minor inconvenience, it disrupts daily life, damages infrastructure, and poses a threat to public safety. As these events become more common, urban areas are forced to reckon with the reality that this is not just a temporary issue but a growing crisis that requires immediate attention and action. 2. Impact of climate change. Climate change is a significant driver behind the increasing frequency of urban flooding events. Rising global temperatures have led to higher sea levels, which in turn exacerbate the risk of flooding in coastal and low-lying urban areas. The warming climate also results in more intense and unpredictable precipitation, with cities seeing heavier and more prolonged rainfalls. These changes are not just happening in far-off places, they are affecting urban centers worldwide, making them more vulnerable to flooding. The impact of climate change on urban flooding is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of natural systems and human settlements. As the planet continues to warm, these flooding events are likely to become even more frequent and severe, highlighting the urgent need for cities to adapt and prepare. 3. Infrastructure challenges. Many cities are grappling with outdated and inadequate infrastructure that cannot cope with the increased volume of water from heavy rainfalls. Aging drainage systems, designed for a different era with less extreme weather, are often overwhelmed during storms, leading to widespread flooding. In many urban areas, the infrastructure has not kept pace with rapid development and population growth, further exacerbating the problem. The lack of investment in modernizing these systems is a critical issue that cities need to address. Without proper drainage and flood management systems, urban areas will continue to face significant challenges in managing water flow and mitigating flood risks. Upgrading infrastructure is not just a matter of convenience, it's a necessity for the safety and sustainability of urban environments. 4. Economic costs. The economic impact of urban flooding is staggering, with damages from flooding events in the U.S. alone reaching billions of dollars annually. Flooding can lead to significant property damage, business disruption, and recovery costs, placing a heavy financial burden on cities and their residents. Businesses may be forced to close temporarily, leading to lost revenue and jobs, while homeowners face costly repairs and renovations. The economic ripple effects of urban flooding extend beyond immediate damages, affecting local economies and livelihoods in the long term. As the frequency and severity of flooding events increase, so too will the economic costs, making it essential for cities to invest in prevention and mitigation strategies to protect their economies and communities. 5. Public health risks. Flooding poses serious public health risks that extend beyond the immediate dangers of rising waters. Contaminated floodwaters can lead to the spread of waterborne diseases, while mold growth in damp environments can cause respiratory issues and allergies. Flooding can also lead to the release of hazardous materials, such as chemicals and sewage, which can pose significant health threats to residents. The public health implications of urban flooding are a critical concern that requires attention from city planners, health officials, and policymakers. Protecting public health in the face of increasing flooding events is paramount, and it requires a coordinated effort to address the risks and ensure the safety and well-being of urban populations. 6. Displacement of residents. Severe flooding can lead to the displacement of thousands of residents, forcing them to evacuate their homes and seek temporary shelter. This displacement can have long-term effects on communities, as people may be unable to return to their homes for extended periods, disrupting family life, education, and employment. The emotional and psychological toll of displacement is significant, impacting not only those directly affected but also the broader community. As flooding events become more frequent, the risk of displacement increases, highlighting the need for effective disaster response and recovery plans. Cities must prioritize the development of strategies to support displaced residents and ensure that they can return to their homes and rebuild their lives as quickly as possible. 7. Adaptation and resilience strategy. In response to the increasing frequency of urban flooding, cities are adopting various adaptation and resilience strategies to mitigate risks and enhance their ability to withstand future events. Green infrastructure, such as parks and green roofs, can help absorb rainwater and reduce runoff, while improved drainage systems are essential for managing water flow. Floodplain management and zoning regulations can also play a crucial role in reducing flood risks by restricting development in vulnerable areas. Cities are increasingly recognizing the importance of building resilience into their infrastructure and planning processes, ensuring that they are better prepared for the challenges posed by climate change and urban flooding. These strategies are not just about preventing flooding. They are about creating sustainable, livable cities that can thrive in the face of adversity.